I'm going to start with 10 LSU. Number 10 LSU. LSU underwent a significant roster overhaul through the transfer portal. They had some offseason action. I don't know if you guys were watching or if you heard anything, or if you're living with Patrick Starfish under a rock somewhere. But quarterback Sam Levitt arrives with a reputation as one of the most accurate deep ball passers in college football. He was the highest touted quarterback recruit or transfer this season. Poor Arizona State. They always have top guys coming out of there, and they transfer. They never stay with Arizona State. But Levitt was with the top selection this season. Everybody was gunning for him. I think he had a few visits to different campuses. And Lane Kiffin's offenses have historically maximized quarterback production. He takes these guys and does wonders with them. From what I understand, the way that Kiffin was able to seal the deal with Levitt is he was leaving. He ran out of the meeting, grabbed him, and said, "Hey, wait a minute. I just want to let you know we really want you here." And that ended up being kind of one of the final factors for Levitt. Honestly, I don't think he was going anywhere else. I think he was just trying to, get as many free lunches and dinners and, accommodations as he could get. Enough flights on people's private jets. I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game, right? I think he was always going to end up in LSU, especially if Kiffin was there. Especially since Kiffin was there. I think he was going wherever Kiffin was going. They also added key pieces along the offensive line, including a highly regarded tackle transfer, giving LSU one of the highest ceilings in the country. Charlie Weiss Jr. calling the plays will be a huge difference in the Bayou this year. The big news of the season, obviously, just being Kiffin, but he's attracted a slew of dudes that want to play for him. I was very cautious not trying to buy too much into the Tiger hype, and I kept them as low as I could, but I think these boys will be a force this year. As long as all the egos can stay in check, they have a huge advantage this year as they get their crawfish in a row. Their schedule is probably one of the least contended in the conference as they play host to only 3 challenges of the season that I can see, which is A&M, Bama, and Texas. How lucky is that? Also, I'm going to call it that their Week 3 game, September 19th, will be highly watched and talked about as Kiffin travels back to Oxford to face the Rebels. We've seen how the folks at Tennessee treat him when he comes back each time, which will also happen this year. Get your mustard ready, boys. No telling what they'll literally throw at him at Ole Miss. Hotty toddy, baby. So number 10 LSU, we're sticking with them. I think they're gonna grow. I think they're gonna be in the top tier this season.